to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Razaban IFL TV proudly sponsored by Everlast. With me, heavyweight prospect Jeamie Tkv. Jeamie, how we doing, mate?
I'm all good. I'm excited to be back in Wembley. I have good luck in Wembley, so I want to keep that good luck running. So let's go.
Mate, you've had 3 fights, you've won all 3, so good luck's everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, good luck's everywhere. Exactly. So yeah, you're right.
Obviously, I know you turned professional last year, but first fight nice and early in the new year. How do you kind of reflect back on those first couple of fights and progress?
Do you know what? I've been happy with the progress, the fights that I've had. I feel like there's been improvement every fight. You know, for me, last year was a very good year for me personally as a professional. First year as a professional, I think. Yeah, personally, it was a great year. I can't even complain. There's nothing I can fault, to be honest. Yeah.
I spoke to Caroline Dubois earlier. She's had 5 fights last year. She wants to have 5 fights this year. How active do you want to be in 2023?
I want to be as active as Caroline. You know, I want to be as active as possible because I want to step up. Obviously, the only thing I would say that I would complain about last year is the fact that I wasn't as active. Only 3 fights throughout the year. But hopefully this year will be different. I know it'll be different. You know, there's more fights set out for me. So yeah, it'll be a good year. I'll be active. You'll be seeing me more.
What do you know about your opponent on Saturday?
Yeah, I know him. I've obviously. I know him around the circuit from years ago, you know what I'm saying? So I know him. I know him well, so not a problem. But, yeah.
Jeamie, obviously with the heavyweight landscape, we know Fury is not far away from leaving the sport, maybe 18 months, 2 years. You just don't know with Tyson. Joshua, Dylan White, Joe Joyce, they're kind of I wouldn't say Joe Joyce at the back end of his career, but they're all kind of the older generation. You've got kind of the young crop coming through, you know, yourself, Daniel Dubois, we saw Moses Atuma. You know, is it all about making those right steps, having those right fights, so when that landscape at the top becomes free, you're ready, you're the next crop to come through?
That's the reason why I'm fighting Harry Armstrong, because when I get to that level, I'm not trying to fall short, you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to win. I'm trying to stay up there as well, so the fact that I'm fighting Harry Armstrong, someone who's undefeated, you know, who's coming to win, is not coming to lay on his back and just let me hit him, you get what I'm saying? So I need these type of fights so I can get to the top and stay at the top, you know, and that will help me on my journey. So, yeah.
And you've also been able to spar some of the bigger heavyweights as well, so how much of the learning curve and experience and good has that been for your development?
A lot like I said before, it's more of a judgment thing, is to assess what level I'm at and what level I could get to, and like, throughout the spars I've been happy. I know what level I can get to, so it's very good. I love sparring the top level people. It is the best thing to do. If you're not sparring anyone that's going to push you or make you work hard or not of a good level, it's not going to when you do fight someone that's of a good level, it's going to show, you know what I'm saying? So it is good to get used to these top level guys.
How long until you get to that British level? You know, Fabio Wardy currently holds all belts. He's doing fantastically well for someone who's had no amateur fights and been fighting white collar. Great victory over Nathan Gorman. But how far do you think you're away from kind of that stage?
I think a few fights like the one I'm having on Saturday, a few fights like that, and I believe I'll probably get there quicker than people think. I would say within 18 months, I think I'll be around English title or British title, around that section. But the fact that I'm fighting these type of opponents, it is going to push me up quicker to that level.
Well, we look forward to a great fight on Saturday night. Before I let you go, just announced 48 hours ago, Anthony Joshua returns back in the ring against Jermaine Franklin. People wouldn't have heard of Jermaine Franklin had he not fought Dylan White. A lot of people thought he won that fight. Potential banana skin for Anthony Joshua?
Not necessarily. I think that's a fight that Joshua should win. I know Jermaine Franklin. I've known about him for years. You know, I follow every heavyweight, whatever country they're from. I always keep an eye on every heavyweight. So I knew about him, but that's not a fight Joshua should be losing or will lose, to be honest. I think that's a good fight for him.
With all the pressure, obviously, back-to-back losses to Usyk, a new trainer, we know it's going to be Derek James. That's his 3rd trainer in the last 3 fights. He can't lose. Is that all just added pressure, or do you think he'll thrive of it?
It is pressure, but style makes fights, and I feel like Jermaine Franklin got a style that's perfect for Joshua. It's perfect, and plus obviously It's not like Joshua hasn't beaten southpaws before, because he has. He beat, who's that heavyweight again? He won the world title.
Charles Martin.
Yeah, so he has beat a southpaw. So it don't matter if he's a southpaw, it's the style that he brings. And Jermaine Franklin brings a style that is perfect for Joshua to look good.
Look forward to it. Jeamie, wish you all the best on Saturday night, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you after the fight.
Yes, most definitely.
Jeamie Tkv, IFL TV, thank you very much.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.